The ink had barely dried on Emmanuel Macron's pledge to recognize Palestine before backlash erupted from Washington's staunchest Israel defenders. France's bold move, announced weeks ahead of the UN General Assembly, marks a historic shift, positioning Paris to become the first G7 power and the most influential Western nation to endorse Palestinian statehood, joining at least 142 countries, according to AFP. The reaction from Washington was swift and scathing. US Ambassador to Israel Mike Huckabee mocked Macron's announcement, posting on X, "How clever! If Macron can just declare the existence of a state, perhaps the UK can declare France a British colony." He followed with biting satire. Macron's unilateral declaration of a Palestinian state didn't say where it would be. "I can now exclusively disclose that France will offer the French Riviera and the new nation will be called Franc-en-Stine." Secretary of State Marco Rubio added fuel to the backlash, calling the French president's move reckless and accusing him of feeding Hamas propaganda. "It is a slap in the face to the victims of October 7th, he wrote on X, referencing the 2023 Hamas assault that triggered the Gaza war. While US officials seethed, praise for Macron's decision poured in from several key allies. Saudi Arabia, Jordan and Spain welcomed the recognition as a long overdue step toward peace and a potential counterweight to diplomatic stagnation. However, Israel and the United States remain firmly opposed, arguing that unilateral recognition undermines negotiations and legitimizes extremist actors. The growing rift now threatens to deepen fault lines between Europe and its transatlantic ally, as Gaza remains gripped by war and humanitarian disaster. Macron's declaration could reshape the diplomatic chessboard, but not without drawing blood and sarcasm in the process.